creepiest voicemail you've ever ignored. Mine knew a secret my own family never told me. The first message came from an elderly woman. She said, "I finally found your notebook." I deleted it. Wrong number. 2 days later, she called again. This time she said my full name and the address where I grew up. I called her back immediately. She didn't tell me who she was. She only asked, "Do you still remember the blue notebook?" I hadn't thought about it in years. When I was 10, I found a worn blue notebook hidden beneath a loose floorboard in my grandparents' attic. It was filled with names, birthdays, and addresses. My grandfather ripped it from my hands and made me promise never to mention it again. I always believed he threw it away. "I know he didn't," the woman whispered before hanging up. The next morning, a package appeared at my door. Inside was an old photograph. My grandfather was standing beside the same woman. On the back, in his handwriting, were 7 words. "We promised the children would never know." When I confronted him, he didn't deny it. He quietly handed me a tiny brass key. "I prayed she'd never find you," he said. The key opened a safety deposit box untouched for decades. Inside were dozens of sealed letters. Each one was addressed to a different child. Mine was the last. It explained that a courthouse fire had destroyed adoption records years ago. A small group secretly rebuilt every identity by hand to keep families together. The blue notebook was the only complete record. My grandfather hadn't destroyed it. He'd hidden it. I thought that finally explained everything. Then the bank manager found one more envelope tucked underneath the others. It wasn't addressed to me. It was addressed to my grandfather. Across the front it read, "Open only if the notebook is found." Inside was a single sentence. One child was placed with the wrong family. No name, no date, no way to know who. The woman died 3 days later. My grandfather has never spoken about it again. Sometimes I wonder, if you found out your family existed because of one irreversible mistake, would you want to know if you were that child?